3. She was in Aliens in the Attic. She opened up her own film production company. She had her own fashion line. She had her own album released in 2008. I mean, so much was going on for Ashley Tisdale, and there is still so much going on for Ashley Tisdale. She's one of the more followed celebrities on Facebook. Just a couple of weeks ago, actually, I dropped the video blog on the over, I think, 18 to 19 million subscribers she had on Facebook just in general. Just in general conversation, 18 million subscribers, and then on Twitter having just as many followers. I mean, her social media campaign has literally exploded. It's just amazing when you take a look at how many subscribers she has on Facebook and just as many followers on Twitter. And if you can have that in comparison to someone who has 7 million followers in the way of a Victoria Justice, or someone who has 4 million followers in the way of an Emily Osment on Facebook in the way of subscribers, I mean, it's just amazing just when you put into perspective how far someone like Ashley Tisdale has come. I'd probably lose my mind if I had 18 million subscribers on Facebook and just as many followers on Twitter. And I'm sure there are celebrities out there who would do the same. Emily would probably lose her mind if she went up from 4 out of 18 million in the period of 24 hours. And Ashley Tisdale subscribers on Facebook get more and more all the time. So you really got to go ahead and give her the benefit of the doubt, which I am choosing to do. Now, it's nowhere near the 400 million who have subscribed to Miley Cyrus's Facebook page, for fuck's sake, because 400 million is a lot of subscribers to have, and just as many followers on Twitter is just as many to have. But you have to give her respect. You know, no matter how much we criticize her, she's always going to be ahead of the Taylor Swift. She's always going to be ahead of the Demi Lovatos and the Emily Osmonts. But the thing is, she's up there, and give someone like an Ashley Tisdale time, and she's going to have even more on Facebook. You know, she's only young yet, and she still has a lot to do. But seemingly, when you really think about it, Ashley Tisdale has done so much. And I think that even though there is more for her to do, I think that if she were to retire tomorrow, she could be happy with everything that she's done. And I've had a lot of people say to me in interviews over the years, you know, if I retired tomorrow or I gave up what I'm currently doing tomorrow, I would be happy. But the thing is, there's always something new to learn, and there's always something new for you to do. And there's always going to be something new for someone like Ashley Tisdale to do, so we can't count her out of the entertainment spotlight. You know, Scary Movie 5 brought her back on E.T. and E.T. Canada. Everybody was talking about her. E-Talk TMZ was talking about her chemistry on the big screen with Lindsay Lohan, someone she had never worked with before in her life. They were both under contract with Disney, but it wasn't until years after they had signed with Disney they got a chance to work outside of Disney with each other on the big screen, and that was reviewed very critically, I remember, by E.T. and E.T. Canada and E-Talk, and of course TMZ. They were all blogging about it, either talking about it on their television shows, their radio programs, or blogging about it on social media sites. I know it's been popping up on our RSS news feed over the last number of months, and you're probably tired of hearing about Ashley Tisdale, and you're probably tired of hearing me blogging about people like Ashley Tisdale. But here's what it comes down to. One thing I have been very honest about over the years is how much of a fan I have been of people like Ashley Tisdale, Demi Lovato, and Selena Gomez, and I'll continue to be. Something that's really interesting about Selena Gomez is this new song that she's released for Justin Bieber that's actually made it onto the recent top 40 American Billboard chart. It's called What the Heart Wants. It's a very slow ballad that she openly admitted was for Justin Bieber, and I find that very interesting because I did a lot of blogs on Selena and Justin's relationship, how they had broken up, how they were on again and off again, and I find that really interesting, so I'll probably be talking about that in the forthcoming weeks, so definitely look with that along with all of my video game reviews and the review of 1989. It gets more interesting for these celebrities as they get older and reach a certain point of maturity, and I'm really happy they're finally getting to that level after spending years of their lives being criticized for what they did. The thing is, it was a catapult for someone like a Miley or a Demi. They used it and they got there. And now they're very appreciative of that. They've realized their mistakes, especially. God knows Demi Lovato has realized her mistakes. You know, going into rehab, coming up better than she ever was before, releasing an album with Heart Attack, and I Really Don't Care on it, featuring Cheryl Lloyd. Demi Lovato getting in there with a lot of guest appearances on a lot of her songs for the Billboard chart and some of her albums she's released over the last number of years. Since coming out of rehab, I think she went in on November 1st or something like that a couple of years ago and was in there for a few months, got an award for her courage, rebounding off rehab as effectively and as efficiently as what she did. And ever since then, Demi Lovato has come back better than ever before. And I think that Ashley Tisdale definitely needs to be given respect for not going down those roads. You know, some celebrities, you know, go down very precarious roads. Ashley Tisdale has not gone down that road yet. I'm not saying that she's not going to, because 5 years from now, Ashley Tisdale could be in a far more worse position and predicament than what a Demi Lovato ever was, or Selena Gomez ever was, with Selena Gomez being hit very hard with depression. But in time, that could happen for Ashley Tisdale, but it doesn't look like it's going to be happening anytime soon. Not everybody is a Demi, or not everybody is a Selena, and depression doesn't seem to hit people as hard as it does some people. Depression has a different way of affecting everybody, and that's the way that we have to look at it. And obviously, depression has not affected Ashley Tisdale in the way of a Selena Gomez or a Demi Lovato, with Demi and Selena both being hit very hard with depression, who, by the way, my heart goes out to for having to deal with it as hard as what they have. I have Dove Cameron for you, and you can count me in off of Life with Maddie. I'll have that for you when we come back. You're listening to HEW Entertainment Radio. Don't forget to subscribe to us on our Facebook page at HEW Entertainment. Follow us on Twitter at Jonathan Clarke. Want to watch us on YouTube and look for video blogs to drop on The Evil Within and a review of Taylor Swift's new album, 1989. I have Dove Cameron, and you can count me in off the Life with Maddie soundtrack. That's coming at you when we come back. Don't go anywhere. HEW Entertainment Radio will return with the latest news, music, interviews, discussion, and Jonathan Clarke next.
When something takes place in the world of professional wrestling, you know where to go. WrestleZone.com. WrestleZone.com. Covering all the latest breaking news daily. Interactive forums where you can chat with thousands of other wrestling fans. Exclusive editorials and audio features by some of today's top wrestling superstars. Exclusive video content, weekly polls, live play-by-play coverage of every WWE and TNA pay-per-view. And now, featuring WrestleZone Radio, live with news, in-depth discussions, debates, and interviews with wrestling's top stars, past and present. When you think wrestling, think WrestleZone. WrestleZone.com.
He considers himself God's gift to wrestling, and millions of his faithful agree. With nearly 4 hours of footage and exclusive commentary and matches, this DVD chronicles Daniel's rise from Chicago's Windy City Wrestling to the Asylum in Nashville, and finally to the top of TNA. TNA Home Video presents Heaven Sent, Hell Bound, the best of Christopher Daniels. Available at most retailers and TNAWrestling.com.
Hey, you right there, the one listening to this show. While you're tuning into this broadcast, or when you read the news on WrestleZone.com, are you forming opinions of it all? Or do you just agree with everything you see and hear? If you actually have some sort of afterthought, which, by the way, is normal, we want to know what it is. There are thousands of wrestling fans just like you that simply can't hold their thoughts in either, and they let it all out in our interactive forums. You have a voice, so use it. Simply visit forums.WrestleZone.com. Don't just be active, be reactive in the official WrestleZone.com forums. For all the latest in mixed martial arts, be sure to visit WrestleZone's sister site, SureDog.com. Complete with daily news, exclusive video, interviews, live radio broadcast, interactive forums, and the very popular Fight Finder with bios and complete match-by-match histories of your favorite fighters. SureDog is the only place you need when it comes to mixed martial arts. Visit SureDog.com today.
Hi, my name's Adam Nudelman, but I play the Phantom on the radio. I'm here to remind you that, screw that, my book, Mysteries of Wrestling Solved, is available at finer bookstores everywhere. That stupid fake voice, I hate it. I wrote a book along with Sir Adam Kleinberg called Mysteries of Wrestling. It has the questions that you wanted answered. Why does Steve Austin hate Jeff Jarrett? Are referees really blind and stupid and dumb? Who is actually the toughest wrestler in the business outside of the ring? Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kamala. We get down and dirty with insider facts you've never read about anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? It makes a great stocking stuffer. You're too short, you buy 3 of them, you get taller, you just stand on them. Mysteries of Wrestling Solved by ECW Press, written by Sir Adam Kleinberg and Adam the Phantom Nudelman. Available everywhere. It's done. The plug is done. I'm done. I didn't sell it well enough. There's naked pictures of China in there. Okay? Thank you.
Available now on DVD. John Triton is on the toughest, most important mission of his life.
You have a hostage. It's my wife.
And with everything on the line,
I gotta do something, and I gotta do it now.
nothing and no one can stop him.
See, I tried to kill this guy twice today.
Now, see the Marine in a whole new way with the unrated version. Get more edge-of-your-seat action, more mind-blowing explosions, more of the Marine. This unrated version features material too hot for theaters. Plus, special behind-the-scenes features. John Cena is the Marine. Only unrated version. Available now on DVD. Rated version also available.
I know what you're thinking. I'm not a real athlete.
I'm just a wrestler.
I'm 6'10", 328 pounds.
I won boxing's Golden Gloves 3 years in a row.
I was a national champion at the University of Miami. My jersey was retired at Florida State.
I was the ultimate fighting champion.
When you step through those ropes, bad things do happen. Had over 200 stitches. I suffered a dozen concussions. Broken bones. I separated shoulders. Damn near broke my neck. Blown out knees. But I still got up. This is who I am.
This is what I do. I'm not really an athlete.
This isn't real. Try lacing my boots.
Every day I train. Thousands of hours of practice.
Injuries can happen at any time.
My kneecap just kind of blew over to the side of my leg. I've torn the pectoral muscle completely off my shoulder.